lecture multimedia. Today we are going to discuss regarding the chroma key. Chroma key is a part of compositing. Compositing is a part of digital film production. So first of all we will see how the production process and how we do the production in the filmmaking, or especially in the digital filmmaking. When it comes to the productions, we have three types of productions. One is called pre-production, production and post-productions. Now, before starting of the film, we used to do certain kind of research work, ideations and scripting, and also those parts comes under the pre-production. So if you see the sequence, or if you see the chronology of the pre-production, then it starts from idea, concept, and then the concept will get converted into the story, and the story will get converted into the script, and then we will elaborate the script again further into its visual representation, that is called a storyboard. After the storyboard, we will go for the X sheet. So as far as X sheet is concerned, X sheet is a type of a production chart where we used to note down all the notings how we have to proceed for the productions. Then obviously we will do certain kind of research work and all. Now where is the difference? The difference arises in the production phase. Okay, production phase means the real shoot, where we used to do the real shoot with the camera, lights, or the virtual shoot also with the help of 3D software. So as per, if we have a 2D animation movie or 3D animation movie or the live action movie, in the 2D animation movie we follow a different pattern of productions. In the 2D animation basically we follow sketching, drawing, and then we have animation with the help of Adobe Flash software, character designing and all those things. When it comes to the 3D, in 3D we follow again a different pattern of animation. In 3D we have 3D modeling, 3D texturing, rigging, animation, 3D lights. Obviously here everything is virtual. So we have a virtual light, we have the virtual character, and we have more freedom to do in 3D comparison to the live action. So the third part is the live action. When it comes to the live action productions, we have the real light, we have the real camera. There we perform all the actions. So here we have the role of the art directions, we have the role of the production management, and so on. And finally we will go for the post-production. Now when it comes to the post-productions, the post-production part is again common for all types of film, whether it is a 2D animation film, 3D animation film, and 2D and 3D animations are the part of digital filmmaking, okay, or it's a live action film. The post-productions are common for all types of filmmaking. Now in the post-production basically we have two major components. One is called compositing, another one is called video editing. Okay, the video editing comprises of your audio editing, the video editing. Basically it comprises of the AV editing, which we call the audio video editing. In the audio video editing we have voiceover, we have lip synchronizations, and obviously we have to go for the cut-to-cut editing, and depending upon the type of the videos which we have, whether it is a documentary videos or the feature film or the amateur video, accordingly we used to do the video editing. Now let's come to the compositing. Compositing, what is the role of compositing? The role of compositing is nowadays very important. Why? Because nowadays many films you will find lots and lots of effects. So those effects are created with the help of compositing software or the visual effects software. Now the question is, why there is a need of compositing? Now the compositing basically we need, or we can say the visual effect or the special effect part we need where the live action fails. Now how the live action fails? During the time of the shoot there are certain shoots in which we can't go for the live action, okay, or sometimes it is dangerous also to do the live action. For example, suppose a Spider-Man movie. In a Spider-Man movie the Spider-Man is jumping from one building to another building. So practically it is not possible, okay, it may hurt or it's very risky. So the Spider-Man is jumping, but Spider-Man is jumping with the help of a rope which is mounted over the crane, okay, and then in the software we will remove that particular rope. That is called again another technique, that is called wire removal technique, that we will do in the compositing. That is a part of special effects or the visual effects. Now another example is that if you are moving in a car and suddenly there is a blast in the car, and so practically blasting a car or doing an accident is not possible, okay, it's very risky, but we can create those parts in a 3D and we can easily apply a bomb modifier in 3D and we can do very easily, okay. So we can save our time, we can save our money also, and basically where the live action fails, there is a role of them only, the role of the digital films or the special effects comes. So in this segment I'm going to teach you regarding a short chroma effects. Now, what is chroma effects? The chroma effect is also known as blue screen or the green screen keying, or simply we call the chroma key. Now, behind me you can see there is a green background. Basically it's a chroma setup, and if I want I can change the background. Suppose I am sitting here inside in front of the green screen, and I can change it to any kind of background. While sitting I can place a beach or any kind of New York or any other places. Okay, that is practically possible due to the chroma effect. So in the chroma effects are the one where you don't have to go physically to that particular location. You just record or you just shoot your video in front of the green screen, and then you can remove that particular green screen and you can replace with any other virtual or the real background. Okay, now there are certain techniques for the chroma. We can't do chroma directly by putting the green screen or the blue screen. Now the first thing is the lighting. Lighting is also very important. Now there are, once this lighting, the lighting is of basically three types which we used to do in the studio. We have a key light, we have a fill light, and then we have a backlight. Now these three types of lights we used to do for the shooting, whether it is an indoor shoot and the outdoor shoot. Along with that, for the chroma we follow these 3-point lighting system for the character, and then we need two additional light which is at the 45-degree angle, which basically focus on the background. Okay, and once you focus the light on the background, so it means that you have a complete chroma setup. Now you can see in this image how we used to do the chroma. Now once you have done the chroma, then the same footage you can import in the software. It may be any kind of software, and those softwares are known as compositing software. Okay, now when it comes to the compositing software is also of various types. Like we have Adobe After Effects, which is used for the compositing. We have Autodesk Combustion, we have Nuke, we have Apple Shake, we have Tint, Flame. There are lots of compositing software. Okay, so here we have a setup of the After Effects. In the After Effects you are seeing, you are going to see how we used to do the chroma. Basically how we are removing the background, the blue background or the green background. Now the question is why we use green or the blue background. Okay, now the green and the blue backgrounds we use basically because these colors are not the skin sensitive color. Our body have all the colors. Our body have white color, our body have black color, brown color, red color, and all the colors our body have except the green and the blue. That's why we use these particular color. Otherwise, if I am sitting here and then if I will use brown color, then while removing the chroma, what will happen? The skin part will also get removed. Okay, so to get rid of this, we use basically for the character only we use green or the blue. But for the product design, you will find we are using the other color chroma also. But that particular color should not be same as the character or as the object. Okay, so these things, these parameters we have to consider while doing the chroma key. Now once we do in the software, that is called the compositing. Now there is a word called compositing is what? Compositing is basically comes from the word compose. Now compose means what? Compose basically means just like we have the music composition. In the music composition we have different musical instrument which we combine together and we get a nice creative kind of music. In the same manner, here also in the chroma key is a part of the compositing. Here we will place the different types of background, the foreground. Just I am sitting here, I can place in the back side some sea beach, and then in the front side I can place some kind of trees or some kind of garden structure. So layer by layer we used to do the compositing. Okay, so these all are the composited frames. So once we club all together, that is called the compositing. The best example is the news graphics. Okay, in the news graphics you will find an anchor is sitting in front of the television channel, and backside there is a weather forecast or some kind of LED in which you will find some kind of breaking news and all. Okay, so those are the part of the compositing. One of the part of compositing under digital filmmaking. Stay tuned for further informative videos. Thanks for watching ISBET University Wisdom channel.